Hey everybody, Kelvin here, and welcome to the monthly update for the month of June. I know it's hard to believe, but we're already halfway through the year, so let's take a look at what I've been up to this past month. June is all about the graduates, which is probably why the first gig I had this month was a high school graduation party held at a private residence in Virginia. The party was amazing. I mean, the kids were having a great time, the venue was gorgeous, and they even had food trucks there instead of just a traditional catering situation, so I thought that the planning was perfect. But I have to say the best thing about this particular event was the house. The views from this home were amazing. I mean, they had a large pool in the backyard, beautiful landscaping, and honestly, the house looked like it belonged somewhere like in the Hollywood Hills. I was so impressed that I wanted to talk to the owner about doing an editorial shoot there. I mean, it was that dope. But yeah, the kids had a great time, I had a great time, and anytime I can be in the presence of people who live in houses like that, I try to soak it all in because maybe it'll rub off on me. So this month I also had the opportunity to work with Claire Solmers, who some of you might know as the founder of Fashion Bomb Daily, a very popular fashion blog and Instagram page. Claire was in Washington, D.C. hosting a special event, and while in town she wanted to have some images created for her blog, which is how we linked up. She had a very classy outfit that she wanted to show off, so we picked an area in DC that really complemented the wardrobe. Now, I don't know if you guys remember or even saw my update from last month, but while I was in Miami, I had an issue with a location, and I'm not going to tell you what that issue was. You have to go back and watch it. But the point of that particular story was you always wanted to scout a location before you actually shoot. And in this instance, Claire shared with me beforehand what her wardrobe would be, and we had some suggestions from some people about where we should shoot. And when somebody suggested City Center in Washington, D.C., I decided to take a look at the place beforehand. Now, for the photographers out there watching who don't do a lot of location scouting, one thing to always keep in mind is if you're going to be shooting outside on location, you always want to try to go to the location beforehand and at the same time of day that you're going to actually be doing the shoot. That way you know where the sun is going to be, and you know how the lighting is really going to look in that area, and that will really just help set you up for success. So just a quick tip there. And that goes for those of you who are looking to hire a photographer as well. I can't stress it enough. Check out the locations beforehand and thank me for it later. But anyway, the shoot with Claire was a success. We got tons of great images that she was able to use for her blog and Instagram page. And afterwards, I was able to have dinner with her, and she dropped mad knowledge on your boy. I mean, the amount of experience that this young lady has is insane. I mean, she's a Harvard graduate. She's lived in Paris for a couple of years, and she started this fashion blog, and it blew up to something just international, and she's out there doing her thing. And anytime I can be in the presence of people like that and learn from them, I'm all for it. So shout out to Claire. I look forward to working with you on your next visit to DC. June also brought me quite a few headshot clients throughout the month, so thank you to everyone who came to the studio and trusted me to create images that were impactful and helped you stand out. And I don't take it lightly that you came to me, because headshots are a very important thing. They are people's first look at you, and you only get that one chance to make a first impression. So thank you guys for coming to me, and I hope you continue to come to me in the future. Alright guys, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. I'm working on a project, top secret project, with Kyla Thompson of Pink Proverb, and it's all about endometriosis, which is a very rare disease. I believe 1 in 10 women suffer from it, and I can't go into too many details, but what we're working on is gonna shine a whole new light on this issue that there are people silently suffering from. So just stay on the lookout, stay tuned, and just be patient, because it's gonna be dope. During the month of June, I found myself in New York City again, and this time I was working with a couple of clients to create images for some personal projects that they had going on. So shout out to Christina Madry of Model Logs and Nakira of Style on a Whim, who is a fashion and entertainment blogger. You guys keep doing your things. I know big things are coming down the pipe, and I'm just glad to be a part of it. So I can't let this video go by without giving a special shout out to someone who's very near and dear to my heart. I like to think of her as my little peanut head, my one and only, the love of my life, the Mrs., aka Jill Bulluck. Yes, Jill, I'm talking about you. Jill, her sister, and their team run a faith-based organization, and each year they have a women's conference in which they help women build each other up and release any negative things in their lives and really just pour into one another. And Each year I'm the photographer that captures the event, and every time they have it, I'm always blown away by just the love and support that these ladies share for one another. So, honey, I'm proud of you. Keep doing your thing. Keep impacting these lives, and we're gonna change the world. So that's it for the month of June. As always, I appreciate you guys for stopping by and checking out what I've got going on for the month. And if you'd like to keep up with me on a regular basis, you can follow me on Instagram at Pics, or check out my website at kelbypics.com. And yeah, man, say hi. Let me know what you're thinking. If there's anything you ever want me to talk about, feel free to send me an email at info@kelbypics.com. If you need a photographer for events, or if you're trying to build a portfolio, or if you are a brand and you need images for your brand, just remember, I'm here for you guys. So until next time, thanks for watching.